Hi everyone, my name is Inga. I'm a professional home organizer and founder of Home in Balance. I've always been organized person with passion for cleaning than cooking. So in 2016, I started my professional decluttering adventure. I strongly believe that if your home is in balance, your life is in balance. And home in balance, it's not only clean home. It's a home where there are enough things instead of too much, where all things, they have their proper place, where unintended problems like where are my keys, where is my wallet, don't exist, where people who live at home, they know what they have, where it is, and above all, they know they have each other. So today with me is Marta. Hi, Marta. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Could you please tell us a little bit more about you and your work?
Yes, of course. Hi, my name is Marta Topolska, and I am interior designer with many years of international experience. I have been working with the clients from Mallorca, Norway, England, now Switzerland. And I'm here today to answer some questions and give you some advice on how to design the perfect wardrobe that will suit your needs.
Yeah. Thank you, Marta. Yes, so today we are going to talk about something that we women love most. Of course, usually on the first place there are clothes, but this time it's a dream wardrobe. So what to look for when we are looking for a dream wardrobe, what to avoid, and how the process of custom-made wardrobe looks like. So could you tell us who is your client and how the process looks like?
Yes, of course. So mostly my clients are entrepreneurs, businessmen, businesswomen, busy working full time and taking care of their families, people. Let's go. Okay. When I'm talking to the clients, it's always the best to go on site and see how the interior looks like. So, but in these days, it could be both ways. Thanks to our technology, you are able to work with the clients online almost throughout the whole process. But most of the time, as I said before, it's very essential and important to have a chance to see the space before designing.
Yes, I agree. It's really important, and it can be helpful when you have a chance to go and see the space. It's like with online shopping. You see something on internet, you think, it's beautiful, I love it, I buy it, but then you get it, you try, and it's not what you wanted. There is something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's really really great if you can go and see the space, but of course in current situation it's a little bit difficult.
Yes.
My opinion, based on my own experience, it's like people, they usually have nicely designed interiors, beautiful furniture, but not very functional. So how it is, what is it more important for your clients, like functionality or appearance?
Definitely functionality comes first in the design process. This is very essential and important for the clients to be aware of how many things or how many clothes he or she has. And based on that knowledge, we are designing something that can be also comfortable and looks very, very nice. So essential, the functionality is something that we start with.
Okay, so it means like you know how many pairs of shoes, how many clothes, how many bags the client owns, or like what is the real amount?
Yes, we do make an interview before designing and collecting information if client needs a lot of storage space. But by the end of the day, it's depend on the client. how much he would like to share with us. So we don't know the precise number. I would say it's in general that many he needs, but later on it's all depend about the clients.
Okay, because like we should to remember that for, what for one person means a lot, to another doesn't necessarily means the same. So like
Exactly.
I can see that I have a lot of clothes, but when I compare with some of my clients, it's like I have nothing really. Like I don't know, to pack everything
Exactly.
in a suitcase, and that's all.
Clients, yeah, different clients has their own needs, like special needs. So it's very important, as you said, to be aware of how much things you have.
Yeah, and so here I would like to also say that to our watchers, before you go and buy new closet, new furniture, definitely you should to check what you have in your, what you have now, because many times women keep clothes that they don't wear anymore because they are too big, too small, they have holes, and they don't fit to their current style, they are not fashion anymore, etc., etc.
Exactly.
Keep them, and then at the end of the day it's like, oh my god, I have too many clothes, I need in my closet it's too small, I need to buy another one. But no, I think like the first step is to check what you have, declutter, sort out, and organize it. And then like usually 1/3, even sometimes a half of what you have, you can easily donate or even sell if it's
exactly, or reuse it, as in these days is very common
yeah,
and popular.
yeah, exactly. And after you can see that you don't have, you really like, you don't have a lot of clothes, and the closet that you have, it's fine, you don't need to buy anything else. So really like, sorry Marta, but first they should to check what they have, and then eventually they should to buy something. But tell me please, what is important when we are looking for a new closet, like the space for hangers, shelves, drawers, what it's important?
I think the most important thing is just to adjust the wardrobe to your own individual needs. You can see it by your daily looks. What kind of clothes are you feeling the most comfortable in? If these are smart clothes for your job, like shirts, skirts, dresses, I would suggest using most of the space in your wardrobe for hangers, because it's easier, it's much more practical, and the clothes are already half ironed, and it's just much more practical this way. In addition, it's also important, which not clients remember, also to have a space for accessories like belts, hats, bags, because most of the time they're just throwing them in somewhere, but it has to be a specific place to put them inside the wardrobe. And of course, some clients might also need a space for dressing table, because they also like put makeup or just see how they look in the very important events with makeup on. And sometimes even for a couch. So it's all depend about the budget of the client and how much things he would like to have in the wardrobe. But as you said, functionality and what they need the most is the most important, I think.
Okay, so here I would like to also give advice. So first of all, about the hangers, even your clothes are organized by color perfectly, but you have all hangers different, it will give the impression that there's a house. So the easiest way to organize, to improve the visual look, is to have the same hangers. Then when you are organizing your clothes, divide them by season. So of course it's always depend how much space do you have, but if you don't have a lot of space, divide them anyway, like divide them by season, and keep out only those that are for the current season. So like now, spring, summer, and all the pullovers, coats, winter stuff, put in a box on the side, and this way you have much more space and your closet can like breathe.
Exactly.
Then always group the clothes by type. So dresses together, skirts together, t-shirts, tops, shirts, etc., etc. So not like a little bit here, a little bit there, because after you forget about some of them, and
I do agree actually with that. Yes.
Yeah, you think like you need to buy new because you don't have it, but actually you have 5 more, the same one. So group them by type and then organize them by color from dark to light. So after you will see it's changed a lot. I love drawers, but if you don't have drawers and you have more shelves, there is something that you can use, like for example, this kind of organizer for clothes, or like box. I don't know if you can see well.
Yes.
You put it on the shelf, you can move it, so there's no problem. So if you don't have a drawers, you have shelves, there is always solution, so don't worry. And on my Instagram, you can find more before and after pictures, and you can see how much the wardrobe changes when you organize it. It's really huge different. Yes, so would you like to, Marta, do you have some projects to share, I think, yes?
Yes. Okay, so here are drawings that I just prepared for you to show you examples of wardrobe that I have been designing for one of my clients in Mallorca. First drawing is a wardrobe for a lady. She has a lot of dresses and smart clothes because she is a businesswoman, so she needs to look elegant on every single day. So she asked for a lot of space with hangers. Mm-hmm. That's why most of her wardrobe has a lot of hangers, like you see in here. She also asked for a lot of mirrors, so all of the doors in her wardrobes were covered by mirrors. The next wardrobe is, I think that's the back of the wardrobe, because she has a really huge room. So in one of these kind of doors, she was asking for a special drawers for accessories, for belts, for jewelry, for watches, scarves, and so on. So we come up with design of this specially made drawers for her. You can see here how they are divided. And here she also would like to have another mirror, because once she's trying them on, she would like to see how she looks in different types of earrings or so on. And the last wardrobes in here, these are for her children. In here is a wardrobe for her son, and in here for her daughter. So as you see, there are a few differences. In here, we also have additional hangers for jeans for a small boy. In here, we have for dresses, shelves for shoes, drawers, and all the top shelves are the closed ones, because on usually every single day you are not reaching them because they are so high. So as I said before, this is the perfect space to put your winter clothes or things that you are not usually use every single day.
Okay, so but what about the shoes for the lady? Where she has a space for her shoes?
She has a specially designed wall with the whole was with the shelves. Okay. So she has the wall covered by her high heels. So that was a completely different project.
So lucky
her. But here is more.
Lucky her.
Yes, she was very lucky with her a huge wardrobe. So in here it's more like for the clothes, I would say.
Okay, and what about the husband? So is there like any space for him, or he doesn't need
Yes.
nothing?
Husband has a special place in the other part of the
Okay.
area, let's say. The wardrobe was really big enough to be able to divide the space for two separate, let's say, entrance and two other bathrooms. So, but yes, but the men's wardrobe was slightly smaller than
Yeah. They usually don't need so much space like we women. They don't have bags. They don't have so many pairs of shoes, like high heels, flats, etc. So they usually have like few suits, two t-shirts, and
Exactly.
one pair of jeans, and that's enough. And but accessories, they like maybe not more, but they usually they have like a lot of ties and belts, watches. So the space for accessories is like big for men, or
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it is. I would say it is very important, especially when you are working, let's say, in business world, to, especially for the men, because as you said, they don't have that much clothes to work on. It's very important to have a good accessories like watches or belts and this kind of little scarf. Yeah, so it's they need more space for that kind of things, I would say.
Okay, so it's very interesting, and I like this closet. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I hope that I just give you some advice on how to design the perfect wardrobe. And if you have any more questions, or yes, I will be happy to help.
Yes, thank you, Marta. So I hope we provided you with interesting information. And if you
Yes.
if you want to know something more about how to design the perfect dream wardrobe or how to organize it, we are here to support you. You can find us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can also visit our website, and we will be happy to answer all your questions.
Of course.
Thank you so much, Marta.
Thank you.